Well, he doesn't bring the
just sounds like somebody is home.
And that's what I want to ask you about. These aren't appeals courts of the Supreme Court. A federal district judge in San Francisco looks at the president's asylum policy, says, I think it's unconstitutional. And not only is it unconstitutional here, it's unconstitutional nationwide. And he basically shuts down a program nationwide.
It's a huge problem, and it's been happening since the beginning of the Trump administration with the very initial travel ban, right? This idea of nationwide injunction in either San Francisco or Hawaii, and the ACLU and Amnesty.
This location, this is Snoqualmie Pass, and it's in Washington State in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. They've had some significant will stay clear through all of this. Your temperatures slightly above the seasonal average now in Alberta, so that's ideal. And this
I like this guy, Chris St. Clair. He's awesome.
The Storm Hunters are back for more
for the next generation of athletes.
Here's a holiday riddle we ask every Thanksgiving. And now raises turkeys like the Native Americans did. Once again, here's our Power Player of the Week.
Farm with the land, farm with the seasons. Know your soil, know your rainfall, know your weather, know your animals.
Raising livestock and growing vegetables without the chemicals that are so common in what she calls factory farming.
Mount Uniacke in her GoPro, but she got some this for hours, couldn't we? We could, but we have some things to talk about. And freezing rain, lingering, persistent, Montreal eastward, but also northwards up towards Saint-Sever, and into the townships out towards Lake Memphre-Magog. So I just want you to be aware of that. Quebec City and the Saguenay will be into some freezing rain too. So this has been problematic. I know that when you go up to Parry Sound in Ontario and Muskoka, they had like 9 hours of freezing rain last night. There's still some lingering snow across northern Ontario and north into Quebec as well. So that's with this is with the system that's been plaguing us this weekend, if that's the word we could use. Maybe that's a stretch. Then there's what's coming. The winds will shift. They'll be southwesterly or westerly in flavor, and then become predominantly southerly tomorrow. They'll be strong. That'll bring the temperatures up. And then as the low, and look how this deepens there, as it pushes through tomorrow night, it draws in much colder air out of the north. I'll show you the temperatures. That'll make it easier to understand. So we're just, pegging away here. Some places, like up near Shelburne and the Dundalk Highlands, will stay at or below freezing. So therefore, you're going to get millimeters of rain or so. Here's where we are on social media. I should also mention, just quickly in passing, that's Monday. By the time you get to Tuesday, you're all into cold air, and it'll go to snow for you or flurries. Meanwhile, we have some gusty winds still. That's gusty up in Port Hardy, but even into Campbell River, those will be some bumpy flights today if they're going, and they persist for the next several days. There's a good onslaught of moisture. You know how it is in the Vancouver area, and you got to watch your forecast really.
A lot to cover. You fishing, you hunting, you take camping, I'll take